everybody, come on in. We got another video and we're showing you what we're doing on the skeleton torso. Come on. Hey, thanks for joining us on YouTube. What are you doing here? Oh, across the land, and my stick is shot at hand. Hey everybody! Alright, I chose a little cricket here, but, well, anyway. So here's the skeleton torso. I've been working on it feverishly. Oh, maybe I shouldn't hold it up. Let's take a look at the video. Okay, so here's what it looks like now. We've kind of skipped a couple steps. Parts that look like this area right in here. So what I'll do with that is I'll take an X-Acto knife and cut that off so that when I lay another sheet over it, it will be flush. Okay, so here's kind of a perspective shot to give you an idea. This is the outer side of the torso, and you can see that these are the reservoirs that have been getting filled up with fiberglass, and this is where we left off. We have to build up the collarbone, but to give you a shot going on the inside, that's what it looks like. We basically fiberglassed everything, but here's the back side of it. Show you. Now you can make a panel that will go across this if you want to fill it in. This is going to be open because for my ventriloquist character, so I can get in there and operate him. That's why I'm doing that. That's why there's this little ledge there and a little ledge up here that will be built up later. But anyway, that's the perspective, so that you saw that what we were building up was the from here all the way around the back there. That's what we just filled up. Okay, so the next hardest thing is doing these reservoirs. When you have a shape like this, you have to stand it up. So you use whatever you got. Like I got a pot here, I got that there holding it up. I got a couple styrofoam pieces right there holding that up, so that way it has a level area, so that I can fill in this little spot right here. Crazy, huh? I'm in the Dremel mill and I've cut a couple areas. I'll actually cut off this part right here. I'll cut this area off right here. It's a little bit of a resin spilled out when it was working. And the other thing is too, I've taken a coat hanger and I've cut off the ends of it, and I've actually shaped it in this shape here. And what I'm going to do with that is, this is going to be one of the bones that goes up, and it's actually going to sit inside the torso. You'll see a little bit better once I get it glued on. It's going to sit right in there and then come up. That's going to be one of the bones that goes around the neck area. I'll show that a little bit better in a minute when I get it attached. Actually taken it and put it on with blue tape on the back so that it will be fiberglass. I'm going to take some paper and glue it down and fiberglass it right in there, and then I'll secure it a little bit more, and then this gives you a little bit of an idea. I'll straighten it out, maybe cut it a little bit less, but it lines up in that line right there, and I'll double check it for a fiberglass it. Okay, so Science 101. Okay, so to give you kind of a visual, what we're doing is that part that goes up is this part right here that I'm just made, that I just shown you where the wire goes up around. And you can see that that actually fits into the vertebrae, and then you'll see the next one that comes up goes around from the chest. There's a second one up, and that goes into the back of the vertebrae. And so that's what we're doing. We're making, you know, the first one go up, and then we're gonna make these the collarbone here gonna be separate. But first we've got to get this built, and then we got to get this one here put in, and I kind of work our way. The arm part we're not worried about because that kind of wraps around. So that's what we're doing. So what I'm going to do for this is I've taken a piece of watercolor paper and I've kind of folded it, you know, set it on there, folded it so it lines up. I'm going to put some fiberglass resin underneath here, and then I'm just going to kind of put that on there, tape that down. Okay, I want to update this before I move along. I'm moving kind of fast. Okay, there's the first original part that I fiberglassed underneath, and on top of it and then above it you can see those are fiberglass. And okay, so now what I've done is taken watercolor paper and I've made cuts in it like every half inch, about halfway across it on both sides of the paper, and then I put it on the coat wire and I taped it into place there, and then I put fiberglass resin to hold it about halfway through the rod so far. Okay, so here we are. I fiberglassed that, and to give you more perspective, see how it's cut like that, and it goes around like that up to the top. Okay, we're going to fiberglass this next, and down inside I took about an inch tall of watercolor paper, wrapped it around, and what that's going to do, if you're doing this for a ventriloquist, that's going to be where the head stick sits in that little area, give you a little bit of space to move around in. We're going to fiberglass that up to give a little brace. Mr. S weighed, I believe, 8 pounds or something like that, so I need a resting point. So that way he doesn't slide around on me and slide into the side and hit, because the fiberglass is kind of slippery. So, I mean, not slippery, but it's dry, but I mean, it would let the head stick move without having much control. So anyway, that will kind of hold it in place. Okay, so a couple more things have happened. I put fiberglass resin on the paper around the inside, and then I poured it around on the inside on the bottom to get a little bit of a get it stuck in place, get it, you know, permanent. And then we've taken some copper wire. This is my wire, and we have actually taken the piece that comes out of the neck and we have cut it and shaped it so that Mr. S's head can fit in there. It has plenty of room, so we didn't need that much wire. We cut it and used copper wire to hold it in place, and then I actually put some fiberglass resin, and I'll put some paper on that to get it where I want. And as far as Mr. S is concerned, we cut 2 inches off his head stick, for those who you might have to make adjustments on your ventriloquist doll, but that's what we did on that. Today is I am cutting 1/4 inch, or will be, out of, this is watercolor paper, and I've drawn 1/4 inch lines. I've drawn 4 of them, and you could draw more or less or however many, but anyway, I always like to draw more than I think I'm going to use. And I'm actually going to be putting those 1/4 inch right here, because that's all this stands up. So I'm going to be adding to this and coming down and going out onto. I thought I'd show this to you why I'm doing it. I actually cut that piece out and to the length of here, and I've used wood glue, and now I've actually holding it in the place. I'll free it up so you can kind of get an idea how it just kind of goes out like that, and that's gluing on, holding so far. But what I did was, since I'm using it, I know there's curves. If you can kind of see there, I made cuts like every half inch. Alright, basically I thought I'd come in and give you a shot of what's going on as I'm doing it. This is the 1/4 inch. I put glue on the inside, pushed it up against the edge, and this has glue holding that in. And what I'll do is, once I complete where I want to right about here, because it's so fragile, I'll come in and I'll put some fiberglass resin, just a little bit, not fill it up, but just a little bit, just to get all the edges secure, so that when I do put the fiberglass in, it doesn't leak. If you like what you saw today and you want to see what else is going to go on, don't forget to subscribe and tune in next time. And hit that little bell. There's a messenger. Whenever I put a new video up, it will chime you. It will tell you on your notification that I have put a new video up. And if you liked it, don't forget to leave what's the word I'm looking for? Leave comments below. And anyway, we hope you enjoyed today's video. And I think that's about it. Also, I mentioned before, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I'm going to start doing this. It's very important here on YouTube. I don't know if you know about the controversy. If you don't watch the video, that is the commercial, then we on YouTube do not get paid. A lot of people I've talked to said, hey, I just wanted to watch the video. I didn't want to see the commercial. Even if you watch 30 seconds of the commercial, I still get paid. If you don't watch it, I make absolutely nothing. And that's not a good thing. And we want we want the sponsors here on YouTube. We want to keep them going. And for people like me that don't have enough subscribers to get Patreons, can't do it. You have to have something like, I think it's 1,000 subscribers, or maybe even worse than that. It's like, yeah, it's higher than that. So either way, we appreciate you tuning in today, and we hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. So long, everybody. Bye.